What the heck is going on?
Hey.
What's going on?
Nothing. Just about to have a little chit chat.
Just chit-chatting over some ball?
Mm-hmm.
It's actually
Just talking ball
just
today.
talking ball. It's actually a big coach episode. We got a lot of coaching drama in the NFL, in college football. Coaches are getting fired. Coaches are getting hired. Coaches are having beef.
Beef for breakfast.
Beef for breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Tom Brady, Bill Belichick. What the heck are those guys doing? There's something going on between those guys. There's something going on between those guys, and we're gonna find out what it is.
Mm-hmm. We'll get to the bottom of it.
We'll get
Don't
to.
worry.
Don't worry, we'll get to the bottom of it. We're gonna do some
Mm-hmm.
investigation, and obviously, championship Sunday this weekend. Pages Seahawks against the Rams, blah, and then Jared Stidham and the Broncos against the Patriots, blah. I mean, it would have been so much more fun if the Bears and the Bills were in there, but we're not going to get into that. That's where it's in the past.
Is it in the past for you? I feel like you're still holding on to
No, it's
something.
in the past. I'm not trying to talk about it. What did the whole world want a Bears Bills Super Bowl? Would that be the most watched Super Bowl of all time? I think it would have been. And bias aside, that might have been the most watched big game of all time. But the football gods had other options in mind.
Yeah, the next year or something.
Yeah, maybe the
You'll
next
be
year or
fine.
something. Yeah, we'll let you guys have it this year. We'll let the Seahawks win the Super Bowl this year, and then next year will be the Bears' turn. And not only
That's
that,
really nice of you.
yeah, of course, I'm just a generous guy over here. And
We would have
then
beaten you. Hypothetically.
just a
Hypothetical
generous.
game, we would have beaten you.
Okay, I'm just trying to be generous. I'm trying to be supportive. I'm trying to. That's it.
It's a little backhanded.
No, it's
Yeah.
not. No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
No, it's
Mhm.
not. No, it's not. And then
Anyway,
Paige thinks she found next year's Indiana. That's going to be interesting. But next year's Indiana, it's right under our noses, right, Paige?
yeah, well, everyone's looking the wrong direction. Okay, and
Everyone's looking the wrong
I
direction.
have a true Indiana.
I cannot wait for that.
Yeah.
Um, let's get started with a little beef for breakfast. You actually probably do eat beef for breakfast, don't you?
Beef?
Yeah.
No, I would though, but I try to eat beef just once a day.
Okay. Beef is good. Beef is good, especially when it's between coaches.
Mm-hmm.
As you might know, Robert Saleh is officially the head coach of the Tennessee Titans.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and a lot of people think this hire is interesting. Robert Saleh, defensive guy. Why would you not bring in an offensive guru similar to like Ben Johnson and the Bears with Cam Ward and the Titans? You got your first overall draft pick in Cam Ward. You bring in a defensive guy. Interesting move. But then you start thinking a little bit. Titans, AFC South. Jaguars, AFC South. Liam Cohen, Robert Saleh. They have beef.
I
What?
haven't seen this.
Okay, so this happened this season.
Okay.
I think Saleh might have said that Liam Cohen steals signs. And they got in a little
Um,
like slight digging match, right? They were just throwing little digs at each other. And then after the game, after the Jags played the Niners, um, you know, Cohen said, "Keep my name out of your mouth." Robert Saleh was just like, "I will effing kill you." I think that's what he said. I think he was threatening. I think he was actually threatening Liam Cohen. So right away, boom, he's like, "I'm going to the AFC South. I'm going to do my best to dominate the Jaguars twice a year."
this is like actually scary beef. He looks like he would kill someone.
Yeah,
Oh
he
my
looks.
gosh, he's
Yeah,
terrifying.
he's terrifying. So now, but this is what got me thinking. Actually, this morning I was sitting here thinking, we had a conversation like this already, kind of. And you brought up a good point. The NFL went from last year, maybe a year before last year. last 2 years, the NFL wanted love. They were all
Yeah.
about the love. They were all about Travis and Taylor. They're all about love. This year, what happened is they got, Packers versus Bears, Ben Johnson, complete hatred towards the Packers and Matt LaFleur. That was the most streamed NFL game on Amazon Prime history. It was the most streamed thing on Prime history, was that game. That was complete anger and rivalry. And the NFL said, how do we repeat this for the 2026 season? Oh, wait, let's send another psycho in a division with another coach that he does not like. Let's bring this rivalry back to the AFC South. We got the NFC North taken care of. Now it's time to go down south and take care of the AFC. The Titans and the Jaguars will be playing on Amazon Prime in the 2026 season. I'm calling it right now because you said it. The NFL wants war now. We went from love, now it's war.
Yeah, I think the NFL is taking a play from a college football book where you have a couple rivals play every weekend. And the NFL needs some big rivals again. And if you have to go the coaching route to get there, go ahead. I mean, I feel like this is also not that these guys are like that young, but they're on like the younger side of like coaching, I feel like. And I feel like with the older coaches getting pushed out, like they're kind of like the sleepy older Pete Carrolls are gone, and now there's like a lot of anger and rage in these younger new coaches, and I'm
100%.
here for it. Yeah.
I am absolutely here for it. You need these young, angry psychopaths running NFL teams because you get the views. It gets the rivalry going. Football needs to be passionate again. Football needs to be violent again. It starts at the top with the head coaches.
Yeah, make football violent again.
Make football violent again. You didn't hear it from us, but we're just saying it. We didn't create that. We're just saying it.
Yeah. And that's why you hire a defensive guy.
And that's why you hire a defensive guy and to coach your first overall draft pick, who's a quarterback. That's why I find it interesting. I think the NFL said, "Hey, Titans, why don't you?"
Who's the offensive coordinator?
I'm not sure. They might be looking for a new one, possibly. But I think the NFL said to the Titans, they said, "What if you hire this psychopath over here, and maybe we'll give you a couple primetime games, get your brand up, build the brand a little bit." And the Titans said, "Okay, we'll do it."
Yeah. It's such a shiny head he has.
Such a shiny
Can't
head.
stop looking at it.
And the NFL, listen, there's more beef than just in the NFL. Supposedly, I don't want to start any rumors, but I think someone else wants to start rumors.
I love a rumor. I live on rumors.
Paige lives on rumors.
Mm-hmm.
Is there beef between Saban and Cignetti?
Yes, absolutely. This basically kind of got sparked, or the conversation got going because Nick Saban put on the Miami hat during College Game Day when he was picking the winner of the game. And also, side note, pretty much everyone but Pat McAfee picked Miami, which is just crazy. You have Marcus Freeman up there. Terrible coach if you're going to, whatever. Not going to get into that. But everybody started saying, like, why does Saban root against Indiana? Why does he root against Cignetti? They coached together. So some threads on Reddit have brought some things to light. And so I'm just going to go through the Curt Cignetti his career path to explain this to you.
I'm excited.
In 2007, he became part of Nick Saban's inaugural staff at Alabama. He was a wide receivers coach and head of recruiting. He was the head recruiting coordinator.
Okay.
This is when Alabama became Alabama. This was the first years of the Nick Saban era. And you have Curt Cignetti, head of recruiting. So he brought in all of the good players, right? This was in 2007, though. He had already been coaching college football for 24 years. So this isn't like his first or second job. He'd been in the game for a while. Yeah, he's old. Um, but after being at Alabama for 3 years, he left because he, quote, didn't want a career as an assistant. Basically, during that time, Nick Saban had the opportunity to promote him to offensive coordinator, to promote him within his program, but he didn't. And then Nick Saban again was given the opportunity to help him get another Division I job, and he didn't. He left him out to dry basically, and Nick Saban is known for helping coaches and starting coaching careers. He did not do that with Curt Cignetti. So Cignetti went to a D2 program, and this is now he's almost 30 years into coaching college football. He becomes the head coach of IUP, coaches there for a few years, then coaches at Elon, which is Division I technically, maybe, and then finally makes it to Indiana. The question that people are asking is, why did Nick Saban not help him stay D1 and everything else? And people are also pointing out Curt Cignetti is the best college football coach to ever exist because of what he did at Indiana with the losingest program ever in the history of college football, and he turns around in 2 years. If he was given the opportunity sooner, he would already have the Saban legacy. That's what everybody's saying. But why would Nick Saban want to stop another coach's success?
That's what I'm thinking about right now.
Nick Saban is known for the Saban coaching tree. Everyone who's coached from him has become some great coach, but all credit has to go back to Nick Saban, right? If Curt Cignetti had the Saban legacy or was given the opportunity sooner, everyone would have forgotten about Nick Saban because Nick Saban would have been part of the Cignetti tree. Because in the late 70s, Nick Saban was hired by Frank Cignetti, Curt's dad, originally. So he was hired by a Cignetti to begin with. Then he hires Curt Cignetti, sees his potential, doesn't want to be forgotten, doesn't want to have to give all credit to the Cignettis. So he tries with every opportunity he can to undermine and demean Curt Cignetti's career. And finally, we can say with Indiana winning the national championship, Curt Cignetti is the best coach in college football. And he could have had a Saban legacy by now if Nick Saban hadn't hated him so much.
So you're telling me that Nick Saban is part of the Cignetti coaching tree, and Cignetti's not part of the Saban coaching tree, technically.
Correct. Yeah. And I actually can't believe he put on the Miami hat. Like that's I feel like that's like the last like insult he could get to him.
That is.
Yeah,
Or maybe they, or maybe he knows how Cignetti rolls. Maybe he's like, if I do this, it's gonna, pump up, Cignetti a little bit, and it's gonna drive him a little bit more, and he's gonna coach better, and he's gonna win. And maybe behind the scenes, he's like, see that? You saw I put on the Miami hat? And Kurt's like, yeah, I did. Thank you for doing that, because that drove me to...
I mean, Cignetti stays angry. Like he's not a happy man.
He does.
So yeah, I don't think he needed any more motivation. He literally, like, in my head, I'm like, I'm happy for him now, but he's an old college football coach, and he is the best coach in college football. Like, and he's only been at a good program for 2 years. And I think he said, someone asked him if he was going to stop coaching or go to the NFL, and he was like, I love college football. I want to keep coaching. I need the money. And I'm like, what? Like, well, of course you do. You've been coaching at IUP. Like, this is crazy. The talent that was not wasted, but that was not seen for years.
But now it's all coming to light thanks to Reddit threads. It's always thanks to Reddit threads. You could never escape them, Nick Saban.
And this is alleged.
This is alleged.
This
This
is
is all alleged.
allegedly. I like Nick Saban, like I thought I did. And now I'm kind of like sneaky. But you don't get to the top. You don't get to the top by being a nice guy. That's
You
for sure.
don't. You don't. We've seen it.
Yeah.
We've seen it. Speaking about getting to the top, I
Mm-hmm.
believe I'm not done with you yet.
No,
And your theories.
I have good ones
You
today.
do have good ones today.
Yeah.
Paige
This next one,
believes that she has found next year's Indiana. I don't
mhm.
even know what that means, but good thing we have Paige sitting right here with us today so she can break this down. Next year's Indiana, according to Paige.
Okay. Listen, this is a big hear me out moment. But everyone is saying the next school that can be the next Indiana, it's Kentucky, it's UCLA, it's Virginia Tech. It's not those schools, okay? The crazy thing about Indiana was they were historically so terrible. And we got to look at another team that is historically so terrible. I'm going to give you some Indiana stats. Um, they had the most losses of any program entering this season. They finished with a winning record just 3 times between 1995 and 2023.
That's actually
La-
crazy.
yeah, that's really, really bad.
Yeah.
Last season, in Cignetti's first year, he took them to a 10-2 record, which was the first double-digit winning season the program had ever had. Okay? They
Okay.
were that bad. Now, let me tell you a little bit about UNM. They are a team that is actually comparable to Indiana with how terrible they are. They have had just 8 winning seasons since 1995. They have had only one double digit winning record in program history, and that was in 1982. But then this year, they hire an amazing coach in Jason Eck, who takes them to a 9-3 season, which is the most they've ever won since that year in 1982 when they went 10-2. They hadn't made it to a bowl game since 2016. He took them to a bowl game this year. They lost the conference due to a points differential tie. Like they should have won the Mountain West this year.
Okay.
And the key, the thing that New Mexico has that these other schools don't have is the quick turnaround because of a new coach. It's all about the coach, it's all about the program culture that they bring. New Mexico's turnaround is comparable to Indiana's turnaround. I know it's not a big conference, but with how I think New Mexico won 2 games the year before.
Okay.
And then this year they win 9. That's a very quick turnaround. The only thing, and this is the only thing that New Mexico is missing to become the next Indiana, and it is money. But I have a solution for that. There is this certain billionaire who goes by the name of Jeffrey Bezos, who was born and raised in Albuquerque, New Mexico, home of the Lobos. And I am asking Jeff, if you see this video, it's time to big dog Mark Cuban. It's time to be the cool billionaire who takes a team to the national championship. I need you to donate a couple million, a billion, to New Mexico to help Jason Eck and the Lobos win a national championship next year or the year after that. And that is my plea. And with a little money in the pocket, I think Jason Eck takes his team all the way.
There you have it. I mean, billionaires, records, historically bad records. Both teams are red and white. All of a
So
sudden,
true. Well,
all of a sudden, the
New
signs are
Mexico's cherry.
New Mexico's cherry. Signs are coming together. And then just to close this out really fast, where did you go to college?
I went to the University of New Mexico. Go Bows.
Oh, okay. Let's move on.
Guys, I promise It's chill. I'm not just I
No, we
don't just
believe in you.
want that to
We
happen.
believe in you. We believe in you. I believe
Thank
in you.
you.
I believe in you. I believe in you and New Mexico. We just got to get Bezos. That's the missing piece is Bezos. We'll work
Wh-
on that.
Why hasn't he given back to the community of
That's a,
Albuquerque?
oh,
That's my question because that city could use $1 billion.
that's what I'm saying. What is he doing? He's sending Katy Perry up to space for no reason. Like, come on, Bezos.
He's trying to be cool now, I think. So
Right.
like get involved in college football. That's the coolest way to be cool.
It is the
That's
coolest
what
way to
I
be
did.
cool. Speaking of getting into college football, the coolest way to be cool. I mean, apparently it worked for Bill Belichick.
Yeah,
um,
well, I
maybe. I mean, depending on how you look at things. Um, but we have to break this down. This is you might see these pictures and you might say, you know, what the heck is going on here? This picture of Jordan, what's her last name? Hudson? Jordan Hudson?
Hudson. Hmm.
Jordan Hudson and Alex Earl. You might just think this and be like, what's going on here? Yeah, two, I don't even know what Jordan Hudson is. I
Two
don't even,
two 24-year
yeah,
olds.
two 24-year-olds hanging out at a football game. Um, what does that have to do with anything? It has to do with everything, people. This picture right here alone tells me one thing. First of all, why the heck are they together? Friend from an alternate timeline is pretty funny. Um, but this was on Jordan's Instagram story.
Mm.
Her and Alex Earl sitting in a box together. The connections, the signs are right in front of us. The connections are there. They're there. National championship game. They're watching Fernando Mendoza. He's going to be the first overall pick. They're watching him. Who has the first overall pick? The Las Vegas Raiders. Who is a minority owner of the Las Vegas Raiders? Tom Brady. So where do these two women come into play? Tom Brady, rumor has it, maybe has a fling with Alex Earl. Bill Belichick, obviously dating Jordan Hudson. Why are they together? Where are Bill and Tom? Where are Bill and Tom in this photo? I'll tell you where they're at.
They're in the room.
A room in the stadium discussing things. Vegas Raiders just hired or just fired Pete Carroll. Las Vegas Raiders just fired Pete Carroll. They have a coaching vacancy. Bill Belichick. Pretty good NFL coach, some would say.
Terrible college coach.
Terrible college coach. Needs to get out of there. Tom Brady. He's there. Minority order of the Las Vegas Raiders. He has ideas for the franchise. He's there watching the number one pick. He's also in the back room chit-chatting with old Billy B. And they're saying, what can we do? What can we do to reignite this? Me, you, Jordan, Alex Earl. Vacation, possibly? Couples retreat, possibly? You think they're talking about couples retreat?
Vegas?
No, they're not talking about a Vegas couples retreat. They're talking about football. I'm thinking Tom is trying to work his magic on Bill Belichick. I saw that picture and I said that's the only thing that's on my mind when I see that picture is a Brady Belichick reunion.
The reason I believe this to be true is because Alex Earl went to Miami and like has so many friends at this game, so many other people she should be with. Like there's only one person she would sacrifice being with her friends for, and that's probably Tom Brady at the moment. So this is weird. And yeah, the only reason Jordan would be with her is if obviously Jordan's with Bill, like she's not letting that man out of her sight. So he's in the room somewhere. So I'm just like, this is weird to me. This is weird to me. It's weird that they're hanging out. There has to be the boyfriends, the boyfriends doing something.
They're chit-chatting. Don't be surprised if all of a sudden Bill Belichick's singing about the Las Vegas Raiders. I mean, why not? You got, you know, first overall pick, number one draft pick is going to be Fernando Mendoza. Got a brand new quarterback coming in.
But you think Bill would leave college football just after being terrible?
Yeah,
You don't think he'll
I
stick it
think
out for a little bit?
no, I don't. I think he would not care at all. I think he would just be like, um, yeah, no, cool. He
Do
would think
you?
the 1 year of UNC would just get washed away and the rest of the legacy.
Well, that's kind of what happened to Pete Carroll. I'm watching his year with the Raiders.
Oh, exactly. The year of
Yeah.
with the
Yeah.
Raiders is washed away. I mean, he's a Super Bowl winning coach for the Seattle Seahawks.
Yes. My question is, do you think, I know there's the debate, was it Tom or was it Bill? Do you think Tom Brady thinks that it was him?
Like of the success,
Yeah,
part of me says 100%.
me too. So I'm like, maybe he like Loki is maybe Bill's coming to him like, I need to get back into the NFL.
Maybe.
Let me be the coach of the Raiders. And Tom's going, listen,
If
we're past our prime.
you can coach the Raiders if you in your press conference tell everybody that it was me for all those years and not you, and then you can coach the Raiders. That's what the discussion was.
Yeah. Well, it's, if the Raiders are all of a sudden good again, are good for the first time, um, then the discussion's going to be brought back up again. Is it Tom or is it Bill?
And maybe that's just what we need. Maybe that's just the discussion that we always need to have. Is it Tom or is it Bill? And then then all of a sudden both of those guys are on top of mind constantly. They're winning, they have success. So maybe that's just the age-old question, like what came first, the chicken or the egg? Or was it Tom or was it Bill? I think that's just, something we'll be asking ourselves maybe 300,000 years from now. And that's history.
And that's going down in the books.
That's going down in the books. I'll tell
I
you what's
like how they have the
not going down in
two
the books
what?
this Saturday.
This Saturday is absolutely going down in the books.
Why is it going down in the books?
For the worst Saturday in the world. There's nothing to do this Saturday.
Oh,
I'm already
like what should we do? What do we do?
I I don't know. Like I actually was like, oh, can't wait to oh, nope. Can't oh, no. No. And there's no football.
No football.
There's really nothing to look forward to. And on top of that, I live in the southern hemisphere of the United States where there's an ice storm. So now I'm going to be frozen in to my apartment with potentially no power.
With no power, no football, ice storm outside. What? I'm just sitting here. I mean, would you go to a movie?
No. What movies are out? Like I don't even know what movies are out. I'm
You
not
can
going to see
watch.
the new Avatar. That's weird.
You can go see Marty Supreme. That could be what you do this Saturday.
Yeah, I'm not going to trade real sports for a ping pong movie.
Here comes the ping pong community. You're in trouble.
Listen, the only ping pong I watch is from Forrest Gump.
I knew you were
And
going to say that. I knew you were going to say that.
yeah,
What
the
else?
goat of ping pong.
What else can we do on Saturday? There's no, what if you had to do one thing this Saturday with no football on, what would it be?
Uh, I'm probably gonna watch a bunch of like hype videos and highlights of the Seahawks.
No, that's a good choice. That's a good
Yeah.
choice.
What are you doing?
I think I have the answer.
Please share.
UFC 324 444. The UFC is back. It's the first UFC event of 2026. Saturday
The
night
UFC
is back.
just saved Saturday.
The UFC saved Saturday. First event of the year. I think it was calculated. I think they said, no more football. Let's bring all the crazy people into our world now.
Wait, this is so good. This is so good. Why haven't I seen anything about the UFC?
I don't think you're in a UFC algorithm.
No, I'm not. No. It's all Seahawks.
It's all Seahawks. I'm not kidding. I swear, my algorithm. I'm starting to see Seahawks hype videos. It's the Bears have left my life, unfortunately, and the Seahawks are starting to flock their way into my algorithm.
I used to be just Bears stuff. I was like, why am I getting all this Chicago? I was getting Chicago local news. I was like, what is going on?
That's the Bears. That was the Bears. I'm telling you, even the algorithm wanted the Bears to keep going. But UFC 324, first event of the year. That's what we're gonna do. I mean, it's Saturday night, so you have all day Saturday to figure out what we need to do on Saturday. But Saturday night, we got some good fights. We got Sean O'Malley versus Song Yadong. Then we got Paddy Pimblett versus Justin Gaethje. I believe it is for the interim title as well. And let me tell you something about both of these fights, Paige.
Yeah. Please.
You know what that is?
A firework?
Fireworks. Both of these fights will have fireworks. You got four guys that just love to bang. Back and forth. They love to trade. Significant strikes. That's what I meant to say.
They go shot for shot.
They go shot for shot. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
You got guys who don't, who can wrestle, but won't. They refuse to wrestle. You got guys who can submit, but they refuse to submit. All they want to do is trade blows, and that's what's going to happen Saturday night. You might think, Sean O'Malley, Song Yadong, not wrestlers. All they do is strike. So maybe you dance a little bit on more than significant strikes from that fight. Maybe that's what you do.
Where would you do that?
You do it on Dabble. You do it right on Dabble. And I think I'm going to have myself a little bit of a dabble on UFC 324 because it's nothing else you can really do.
Yeah, I am 100% dabbling in the UFC this weekend.
Are you going to copy me?
Yeah, I'll copy you.
Why were you so hesitant?
Because I don't know I don't know what necessarily what you're going to take, and I do trust my own judgment more than anybody else.
Wow, that just
but yeah, I'll copy you.
That just threw a speed bump in a lot of momentum. What? I can see you.
Huh? Anyway. I'll copy you for sure.
Whatever.
I almost copied your play last night. I was on the NBA.
Yeah.
And then I looked at it and I said, no, not going to do that.
First of all, that was given to me by the streaming community on the Dabble app. Those weren't my picks. I was following what the community was saying. That was a community pick.
How did it do?
I'm checking right now. You probably know how it did already. So
no, I don't. But I did get the notification EJ cooked, and I was like, did he? So
yeah, he did. No, we didn't. We lost. There was one loss. It was a 3-man lineup, 1 loss, 1 win, 1 push. Oof. That's called.
It's hard to hit all of those though.
Yeah, so maybe that is more impressive than actually winning. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah. Yeah, well, I always say losing is more impressive than winning.
Okay, I don't know if I like that.
No, I mean
mindset.
like fully losing is just as hard as winning.
Oh yeah, like a full red entry.
Yeah,
just that's just
XXXXX.
Yeah.
It's the odds are the exact same.
Yeah.
Of that happening.
It is. But yeah, so back to the UFC, which you will copy me because I'm trying to give you the recipe. And now you're acting like
I didn't even know the UFC was happening on Saturday, but now I can already feel that like I might have better picks.
all right.
Let me look here.
Well, this is what I'm thinking.
Oh, wow.
Sean
Okay.
O'Malley more than significant strikes. Song Yadong, strong guy, big head, likes to fight. Poof, landing. Sean O'Malley's gonna have just no problem landing strikes on that head of his. So I like that. And then we have Paddy Pimblett and Justin Gaethje. Really good matchup. Well-rounded guys. Guys like to wrestle. Guys like to do a little jujitsu. Guys like to stand there and throw strikes and just get down and dirty and nasty. They probably won't have any takedowns. So, if takedowns are available, to take less on takedowns. Significant strikes, though. I don't know. I kind of want to take less. I kind of want to take less on Paddy Pimblett's significant strikes against Justin Gaethje. I think I think if the fight will go down very similar to the way Paddy Pimblett's fight with Michael Chandler went down. Paddy Pimblett roughs him up a little bit, takes him down, either ground and pound or submission. Less than on significant strikes with Paddy Pimblett. I'm not telling you to take it. I'm just saying maybe that's an option.
It might be an option. It might be an option. Is Patty the guy who gets really fat in between his fights?
Yeah, that's Paddy. He goes, "Oh,
Okay.
Paddy the Baddy."
Okay. Yeah. I mean, the
There's a lot
fights
of fights.
start.
Yeah, a lot
Yeah,
of
there's a lot
fights.
of fights.
So yeah, maybe Saturday won't be as bad.
Yeah, the fights start at 4.
Yeah. So yeah, we got some we got some stuff
Yeah.
to watch on Saturday. But you know what's gonna be better than Saturday?
Sunday?
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. It's the biggest Sunday ever for Paige. For me,
Mhm.
no. For Paige, yes. Um,
Uh, don't think about the Bears.
I'm trying not to. I'm trying not
Yeah,
to. But you
I
always,
can.
for some reason, you always bring them up to me, and I don't know if that's, if you're deliberately trying to make me depressed or,
I
you're
just
just like
saw it in your
genuinely,
eyes.
yeah.
You were like big Sunday, like depression sunk in. Um,
Because we should be there.
it's Championship Sunday, and these are they're not. If the NFL was to write a script, which we all know that they do, these games really aren't where you want to
The
be.
scriptwriter
Yeah,
was drunk. Let's.
yeah. I mean, uh, yeah, yeah. I'm excited for the Seahawks game. I'm excited for them to be playing at home again. It's going to be a great game to watch. It'd be a great game to be at. Um, but the Broncos Patriots, I'm honestly not excited for that game.
I don't think anybody is. Like you said, the NFL scriptwriter might have messed up with this one.
The AFC, someone said
Stinky.
the NFC, the NFC Championship is the Super Bowl, and honestly, yeah,
They might be right. The AFC, I told you, nobody, I told you this weeks ago, nobody cares about the AFC. It's all about the NFC. But guess what? We're here. The AFC is the first game of the day, and we got to make picks. So please
you
give
know
me
what?
something. Please give me something that I can be like, ooh, baby, baby.
I mean, this is football, so we're gonna be watching. And um, something I've noticed in these AFC games is it's a big defensive plays here. Pretty, I'm not gonna say boring games because they do keep you on the edge of your seat, but they're just mostly big defensive plays. Um, and there's this guy, Nick Bonito.
Heard of them.
Do I love to say that name, Bonito? Yes, I do. Um, he is quick. He hits people hard. He is he is going to sack Drake May.
Oh.
Um, and that is my first play. I'm taking him to have a sack. I mean, he does that quite a bit.
That's what he does.
Um, it's just what he does. It's what he's there to do.
That's what he's there to do.
He's not there to look pretty, although he is bonito.
Oh, nice one.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ba-dum-tsh.
And then I think the other player that everyone is looking at is Jarrett. Is it Stidham?
Stidham, yeah.
Stidham. Um, I think everyone's kind of like, what is he gonna do? I didn't want to touch his passing yards. His rushing yards are pretty high too. I'm like, where are we even getting this information? I think he has like 4 starts combined
He does.
in his whole career. But so I didn't want to go just based off like what I think of him and what I know of him, which is nothing.
Right.
So I'm looking at the Patriots defense, and one thing that I noticed is they don't allow big passing plays. So I'm taking his less on his longest passing completion.
That was my pick. Yes, we're back.
It's so
We
good.
are back. We are back. I swear that was his longest completion, sitting at 32 and a half right now, which is kind of long. And
It is.
the Pats are second in the league in completion average in yards. So they give up the second least yards per completion. So that was my pick too. This feels good. All of a sudden, I feel lighter. I feel like I'm floating right now. I think we're entering
Yeah.
flow state. That just fired me up.
That was really good. Was it last week where we just kept taking the opposite?
Yeah, last week was bad, and last week ended bad for all parties involved. But last week, listen, we don't talk about last weekend. We kept taking the opposite.
I think I was right last weekend with
Okay,
all of them.
no, Paige, this was we're
I'm
talking
not
about team
saying
effort.
No, I know. I'm saying like, but if we were to look at who lost it for us,
It'd be me.
it was you.
I mean,
Because
last
you
week,
took a 49er.
last week was I was a loser last weekend, just in all
Sorry.
facets
Yeah.
of life. And here you go again. It's Thursday, and you're just beating me down constantly.
This is motivation.
I'm trying. Let's
Do
forget
you
about
have a
that.
play? Do you have a play for the Seahawks?
I do. Let's forget about last weekend, and let's just remember that we both picked less on Jared Stidham's longest completion. We both did our research away from each other, and we both found the play of the day.
Yes. All right. This is just laser focus, laser teamwork.
Laser focus, laser teamwork. All right, getting into the Rams Seahawks game. Obviously, this might possibly be the last good football game of the entire year, unfortunately. So please, everyone out there, please, please sit down, watch it, enjoy it, take it in. It might be the last good football game of the entire year. And we're talking the Seahawks and the Rams. Caw-caw!
It's C.
Caw-caws!
No, Seahawks.
Seahawks?
Okay. Whoa. Getting a little too bird-like.
Well, what do you want me to do?
Not that.
Well,
They
I'm
go,
rooting
See.
for Hawks.
Yeah.
Okay. So that being said, I'm taking Tyler Higbee more on receiving yards on the Los Angeles Rams.
This is so you.
No,
It's so you.
Can you listen, please?
Go on.
I know Tyler Higbee. They run 2 tight ends a lot, so it's either Kobe Parkinson or Tyler Higbee. Where their both projections are sitting at, they have hit. Both of these guys have hit in the last 5. So the tight ends on the Rams are on fire. I'm basing it kind of off of what the Seahawks did last week. They dominated. They dominated every facet of the ball. The one guy who had a good game was Tungus, was the backup tight end for the 49ers, before the electromagnetic field poisoned him again. but Tungus was the only guy to have a good game last week. And Tyler Higbee has crushed 14 and a half receiving yards in his last 5. So, when the going gets tough for the Rams, which it will, they're going to have to, figure out how to get some yardage, how to gain any type of yards. Tight end's always open.
I don't disagree with the philosophy, the theory, and in fact, I'm also gonna take a Rams player.
I mean,
I have two. One is a Seahawks player, but just hear me out. I looked at the Seahawks and the Rams have played twice already. And when you look at both those games, you go, there was nothing similar about these games. Passing yards went from 130 to 430. It was like just everything was opposite for every single player. So I was like trying to draw a conclusion, and I was like, how do these teams play against each other? There is one thing that remained true in both these games, and that was Matthew Stafford throwing for 2 or more touchdowns. His projection is 1.5, so he just has to throw for 2. I'm not saying I want it to happen, but I would say it's likely to happen against the Seahawks. Even in a game where they only scored 16 points, he still threw for 2 touchdowns. It's what he does. He has that no look throw that just really gets me every time. I'm like, what is going on? I thought you were going that way. But I think the Rams bring some trouble for the Seahawks, and that's going to be from Matt Stafford. But now let's look at the Seahawks. Kenneth Walker. What a great game he had last weekend.
Maybe the best game of his career.
Yeah, over 100 yards. And now Charbonnet is out towards ACL. Not good. I'm not going to take his rushing yards, but I am going to take his longest rush, more than 17 and a half yards. He's gone over this in almost all of his last 5 games, I think. This is a pretty low projection for him, and he is going to be getting the ball every time because Charbonnet's out. This is a Kenneth walk in the park for him. That's what this play is.
Wow.
Kenneth Walker, more than 17 and a half, longest rush. Thank you.
You just sold me so hard with the Kenneth walk in the park play. I'm locked in now.
Yeah. I'm actually really nervous for this game. I'm sweating thinking about it.
Stop.
It's going to be, I just wish I could feel that stadium. Yeah. It is going to be rocking.
I wish I can feel it as well. I really do. It would have been great. Would have been great. Even as the opponent going in there, it would have been good to feel.
But, on the bright side of things, you don't have to lose to the Seahawks now.
Paige?
Yes.
I'm on your side this weekend, and moving forward, I'm with you. Don't turn me against you.
I'm just trying to glass half full,
Okay.
Anyways. There's only 2 weekends of football left, so don't sit and sulk in sadness. And instead, be happy that football is still on. Make some plays. Have some fun. Watch the games.
That's it.
That's it.
Yep. Be happy. Football's still on. Make some plays on Dabble. Have fun. Watch the game. Everybody go. Enjoy your weekend. Adios.
Peace.